And IG kicked this off. Let's see. Hello?
What happened?
I don't know. I think IG kicked us off.
I
Hey.
showed my incubator and they were like, I don't want to see it.
Yeah. Like, gone.
May flashed and the show ended.
There you go.
Anyways, yeah, there's my
Nice.
incubator.
Nice. Where'd you
Yeah,
get that?
I
Isn't that
got
a
it.
sweet incubator?
It
Yeah,
is.
I got it Kijiji for like $300, and I was like, why not?
Nice. Yeah.
I,
Can't
I,
go wrong
I
there.
wonder if the show has built into it anything that flags like a word or something like that. Because well, what would happen if somebody did something weird on a live? You know,
Yeah. Exactly. They shut
it's
it down.
crazy. And that's not like we said anything. Like I just goofed around saying we
Yeah.
didn't say that to begin with. It's weird.
No, I think it's once we hit 7 guests, it kicks us off. It's like you guys are too small for that.
Oh, we're at 7 again.
There we go. It's gonna boot us.
That's a sweet incubator. Where'd you get that again, May?
Kijiji.
I've never seen one like that. That's awesome that you got that.
Yeah.
I would have
Was
killed
it
to get
even
that.
used? It looks new.
May's
Oh, I
gone
think
again.
May.
Kicked her off again.
Yeah, that's all right. Maybe she'll jump back in. How you doing?
Good. Had open house today and
Oh yeah.
went to church out in Oshawa, where I had my open house. It's a open house is most of the church that we like going to is at like 340 or something like that. It's weird because they're using somebody else's building and we like going to that one, but then that's dead smack in the middle of doing the open houses. So we went to a different one out in Oshawa.
Okay.
It's at 11, so we got out and diddled around and
Yeah. Is it for one of your listings or is it were you taking customers?
no. So when you're like so I'm not brand new agent. I'm a newer agent. So I've been doing it. I'm going into my 8th year.
Yeah.
Um, I found that the
Hold on, May.
yeah yeah
Sorry. No, you can talk. May's trying to jump back in, but it's not
yeah
letting
yeah.
her.
I found that the most clients I pick up are at open houses because there's
Yeah.
different ways to pick up clients, and the open houses just happen to be the best way for me for my personality to pick up clients. So I do a lot of open houses. So
Nice. Oh, there it is. Sorry.
sorry about the
So
hold up, guys. We're trying to get May back in here.
yeah,
May's just
there she is.
Hi.
this is
Is it my
Johanna's.
connection?
I think it's just you.
Yeah, maybe. Because I'm in the basement too, so it could be my connection. Well, that's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll
It's
say
all good.
something offline, May.
Yeah, it
It's
should be
what we
okay.
were talking about before about Austin.
What?
I'll tell you later.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So
It doesn't.
May,
Internet doesn't like you.
Yeah, clearly.
yeah. Give us the
Okay.
elevator pitch. Who are you? What do you
Hi,
do?
so my name is May. I'm a ball python breeder for it's been 2.5 years, and yeah, I'm from Toronto. I live in Niagara Falls, and I moved to Owen Sound with my boyfriend Austin, which I'm guessing everybody here who knows him, like everybody. So
Never
yeah.
heard of him.
Yeah, me neither. Me neither.
Yeah.
We should
So,
almost rename the show to the Austin Wannabes show because
There we
all
go.
three of us, in reality, I was talking to a guy in Czech Republic. I know we were just shooting back and forth, and man, we're spoiled. I'm around Billy constantly. The three
mm,
of us are probably the closest three people around Austin as far as working with Austin, buying stuff off of Austin, getting advice off Austin. I
yeah.
mean, he may have
Yeah.
others that are like equally close, but I mean, we are so spoiled being
Yeah.
No.
around that kid.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
We're
We learned
Yeah.
blessed,
so
honestly.
much. Yeah, we are
Exactly.
blessed.
Well, she
Yeah.
lives with them. I have him on
Yeah.
speed dial. Jeff,
Yeah,
I,
you're his
literally.
realtor. So yeah, we're
Yeah,
good.
we're us.
And I got his whole collection behind me. No,
I know. Like they say, me too. I'm like most of my snakes are from Austin too. So same thing
yeah,
I'm.
here.
no,
I think
he
I'm
does
only
good
at
stuff.
I'm only at 13. I actually named them AD1, AD2, Austin De Silva 1, Austin up to AD13. And the every time one of those goes in for shed test, she's like, "Where do you come up with these names?" Well, because I have Billy's at MC, and then I use his number, but Austin
Okay.
doesn't normally name his number his clutches the same, so I just
Hmm.
number them just whatever I bought them. Those are the orders I bought them off of them. So I think I've only had 13 off of them. So
Nice.
what are you at, Joe?
Um,
From Austin?
Probably pushing 20.
95%.
Yeah,
Yeah, 20.
yeah,
And
at
May,
least
are
20.
you at
Yeah.
100% May, or what are you?
Um, no, I'm at probably also like 90% is from Austin, I would
So
say.
the easier question is, what snakes have you bought that are in your collection that aren't from Austin? Is that easy for
So
you to call off the top of your head, or no?
yeah, so I bought a super chocolate hypo breeder female from Matt from the Six Ball.
That's a
That thing
nice
is
snake.
nice.
Yeah.
I like that one. Yeah,
Yeah, it's one of my favorite snakes in my collection now. She's gorgeous.
yeah.
I just bought, so I'm trying to add chocolate into my collection. So I just bought a chocolate spot nose het clown from CSD Constrictors or Constriction. So I just got that. And then
Where are they?
it's
Never
just
heard of that one.
yeah, I just met him from Kijiji when I picked him
Okay.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then oh my God. The name is not popping up. And then I bought a chocolate hypo het clown female from Ryan Exotics. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
okay.
it's the name's not coming to
Yeah,
me,
yeah,
but yeah, so I bought those.
Ryan's Exotics in Scarborough.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And then
Ryan Deacon's his name, I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then what else have I bought actually? Actually, and then I bought a Pied off DNJ like when I first started like two
Oh,
years
did
ago.
you?
So I still have that. And then yeah, I bought a male Cypress OD Mojave clown from Riley's Royals. And then I think and then I bought a stranger leopard het clown female from Reptile Horizon, Jake. And I
Oh,
think
nice.
that's everything, and the rest are from Austin, and the rest I
What
produced.
was the one from Jakey?
Jake?
What was the one from
What's up,
Jake?
Tommy?
Stranger.
Stranger leopard het clown female breeder.
No, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that's about it. The rest are
Do you
from
have any
Austin.
Stranger, Joe?
I got one pastel stranger clown. I'm putting him to a bunch of girls this year.
All male.
I love. Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
love stranger. It's so
Yeah,
nice.
I
pretty
wanted
nice
to buy
one.
that. I think you and I were looking at the same snake, the banana stranger from Jeep from Jordan. Inky.clouds is here.
Yeah. What's up, Tommy?
Hi.
Which one? Sorry, from Jordan.
The banana stranger clown. Did you ever see that one? I thought that you and I were talking about that once.
I think is that one you picked up, or is that?
No, I picked up the yellow belly stranger clown off of him, but he had a male and a female, and I was gonna get him to package them. And I don't like doing things until money comes in from a certain
Right.
project, and then I said, okay, well now I'll spend the money. And when it came in, he had just sold it the day before. It's like, oh man.
Yeah.
Damn.
Damn. Be a nice
That
animal.
is
Banana stranger is sick.
Tommy saying super blackhead paint
well,
paired to a stranger Enchi.
oh, that's nice. Everything black.
Yes.
Wow. Well, it's not only that, but getting that into paint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tommy, can you jump in and show us that animal? Super blackhead paint. Oh, I'd like to see that.
Hmm.
Yeah, man, you and I were talking about before about projects that are maybe like not mainstream and up and coming stuff that surprise you, and that like paint. When I saw the paint clown
Oh,
from
paint cone.
yeah,
Yeah.
Tommy saying she might be able to grab, she's just gonna grab him. Yeah, the paint clown. When I saw
It's
Anton's
crazy.
paint clown, I'm like, what? A couple of things from Anton blew me out of
Oh
the
yeah.
water. The paint clown,
Yeah.
and then when he showed those scrambler clowns, And then all the nonsense we hear about scramblers not anything, scramblers not anything, and you see his scrambler clown. Okay, well, tell me what it is then. If
I
that
don't
Yeah.
ain't
think I've seen
scrambler,
Scrambler Clown.
oh yeah, it's Anton had one or two scrambler clowns. I
Oh,
think who else hit scrambler clowns? Deep Orange, the Deep Orange guy. He hit
Oh,
Chris Hernan.
Chris Vernon. Yeah.
I think he hit scrambler. I think he
some Blockhead Vanilla Double Ed Paint Clown stuff. That's nice. That's
yeah,
nice.
Tommy's got some. I
Yeah.
I'd love to. I
Fun.
think she's on our list of people that we want to have on here. So anybody who's watching this, our show really is sort of not dedicated to, but um, we want to focus on people that have been doing this less than 5 years as sort of startup, and what can we learn and what can we learn from each other, because a lot of these shows, they're talking way over my head. Like, I can listen but I can't really participate, and I could never be a guest on one of those shows. These guys have got 20, 30 years experience, and they really know what they're talking about. I feel like a bumbling fool sometimes around these guys. I'm pretty sure that Thomi has, I think she got like 20 years experience or something like that. She got a lot of experience. It'd definitely be good to get her on the show, because I think she thinks outside of the box and has a lot of stuff, almost like Nicole. She's on her own
Hmm.
pathway. She's not doing what everybody else is doing. So,
Yeah, that's super important to have like your unique way and like having your own touch and like ball pythons and not following everybody else's
and
shoes.
that's so
Yeah.
hard not to follow what everybody else is, because a lot of the times we're following the money in some sense, because if we're not successful in our business to an extent where we can pay for our rodents,
Hmm.
and where we can at least do the expos and make a few dollars, pay for the expos, pay for our time, getting closures. If we're not staying above water, then we're going off kilter. Is
Yeah.
Thomi here?
Tommy's
Yeah,
here.
I'm flipping my camera around. Just give me a second. I am
Woohoo!
not trying to be on camera right now.
Thomi, you can hear us okay?
Yeah,
How many
Oh,
years
that's
experience do you
Nice.
have? Because we were just saying that. I
with
didn't know
ball
if you, I don't,
pythons, I have like 7 or 8 years of ball
Oh, okay.
pythons, and I have I think like
wow.
37 years of reptile experience, something like
Wow.
that.
wow,
I've
that's a
been
lot.
keeping a really long time. But yeah, he's really mean. He's really cool looking.
You're super
He's like,
friendly.
you see how I have a hook?
You're
I have
using
a
the
hook.
hook,
He
man.
will bite the crap out of me. So, and I just pulled him out from being paired, so he's not about that life right now. Um,
So
Super
that's the
beautiful and dark.
super blackhead
that's
paint.
super blackhead paint. Yeah, so it's
Wow.
super reduced, but the blackhead paint is really nice, so it's kind of worth it. I don't know. Can I turn this camera off? Yes, there we go. Perfect.
Hmm.
Um, sorry.
That's
I've been outside working in my yard, and I'm like, well, it'd be better to have the little symbol than have like just a bright light with a white background, I guess. I don't know.
For sure.
But yeah, I've been keeping, I don't know, like
Ball pythons.
ball pythons, yeah, like 8 years. Reptiles
Yeah.
in general, like a long damn time.
What did you do the most before you were doing ball pythons? Like, did you have something you specialized in, or were you just all over the map doing five of everything?
I did venomous for like 20
Oh
years,
wow.
and prior to that, I was into varanids and colubrids. I also had some of the giant snakes. I had some Burmese and some boas. I mean, there's really not a lot I haven't kept, honestly, um, because I've just had a long time to do it. So
So are you out of the of all those projects, or do you still have some of that stuff in you?
I I have some dry mark on right now, and I have some house snake stuff. But like I don't have any more venomous. I don't have any more lizards. I really the whole ball python thing kind of took over because there's so many different things I want to do, and it's just it takes a lot of space, as you guys know,
Yeah.
especially if you're working in any recessive projects. Like everybody says it and you hear it and you're like, yeah, it takes a lot of space. And then you have a couple of clutches and you're like, shit, these are all holdbacks. Okay,
It adds
great.
up quick, yeah.
Where are
Yeah.
they gonna go? Right? It's easy to say and easy to hear. Oops, sorry, somebody just tried to bite me. Um, my ball pythons eat, by the way, and they want to eat me too. Um, yeah,
Do you
I
have
don't
do you have
know.
ASFs in your room or something? Is that why they're like trying to
No,
eat your fingers?
no, that male super blackhead paint is just always mean. That was actually the nicest he's been
Oh wow.
ever. He
I,
normally is like striking and like flinging himself at me and like winding his tail all around like he's a crazed jerk. So yeah, that was actually pretty nice.
Wow.
he had to pose for the live.
Look
Exactly.
at this.
He's
Hey,
probably
Straight
he's just
Fire's on here too. That's Levance, isn't
Yeah.
it?
hey
Yeah.
hey
Oh,
Levance.
Hello.
man.
Yep, I've never met him. Hear a
Uh,
lot. So, how many ball pythons do you have currently?
I don't know, like 200 or so, which is plenty.
That's plenty.
That's
Yep,
yeah.
that's a lot.
Plenty. Oh, I mean, like I think that a lot of people that have been breeding for a while have a lot more ball pythons than I do, but like I'm literally I have a space and all of my racks are I'm 5'2", so all of my racks are short because I don't like reaching over my head to get anything. So I have so much floor space. I don't have things piled up to my ceiling like a crazy weird librarian. So I only have so much space, and so things have to go as I hold things back, which is
Yeah.
kind of nice because otherwise I would hoard like crazy. Just
Yeah.
I know myself.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Tommy, we got somebody in the comments, Mission Morse. Not sure who that is, but they're
Yep.
asking if they can see your DG tri-stripe that you
Yeah,
chased
sure.
for a few years.
Yeah, hold on one second.
And I was saying that I'm not sure if you caught that. That I was kind of got the sense that you were
Oh,
chasing some off normal snakes, or at least not following everybody else. You're kind of making
I
your own
don't.
path. Is that about right?
I mean, I think that we all are in our own ways, but I definitely have things that I don't even know if other people would be interested in by the time I make them, but I don't really
Mm.
care. Sadly, it's in shed, but I'll still show it to you. It looks like trash. Hold on. It's like literally, it's got blue eyes and everything right now. It looks terrible, but I'll show it. Hold on. Boo, boo, boo. Oh, you look so awful.
I feel like every time people go live, their snakes are in shed.
Oh,
Like,
Well,
that's
Yeah,
yeah, but I mean, like,
yeah.
that's a tri. Wow, I would not have thought that was even a tri-stripe. It
yeah.
almost
really?
looks like leopard clown.
Well, I mean,
We
tri-stripes look like leopard clown.
okay, but hold on, Tommy. Just in case you don't know this, everybody on this show has less than 5 years experience. So
Oh, okay. Yeah,
it.
well, I mean, tri-stripe does look like leopard clown. I mean,
Oh wow.
Yeah.
it's a reduced pattern. Like my favorite part about it is that his neck stripe is reversed. Like it reverses to that yellow and then goes into the black stripe.
Oh.
That's cool.
But yeah, normally it's very bright because it's DG and it's got. Oops, sorry, I
Yeah.
didn't mean to smack you in the face. But normally it's really bright, but it's in deep shed right now, of course.
Still looks
I
really bright.
I I think
Yeah.
I
Good
would have
thing.
guessed OD fire leopard clown. That's what I would have guessed on that.
So,
Do
Then the
you
head gives it away.
have you done any or seen a lot of tri-stripe combos? A lot of people haven't because a lot of people work tri-stripe, honestly.
I
I
mean,
work
Matt
at
the six
Billy's, and I
ball.
think we have two.
Yeah, Matt
Okay.
from the six ball has a crazy like typo tri-stripe combo. It's beautiful.
Hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of hypo tri-stripe stuff that's really cool. I have um hypo tri-stripe GHI stuff, but
That was nice.
yeah, it's nice. But GHI is really good in tri-stripe, but I don't have it here. I have it at a friend's house right now, where I'd show you. Oh, I was like, damn, did I set that down without turning my camera off? But no, I did not. Thank the Lord. Yeah.
I have such a narrow liking of ball pythons that if I don't think it likes freeway, I can't get into it. That's what the biggest problem I had when I first started. I didn't like clown. I didn't like
Anything.
ultramel. I didn't like hypo. I didn't like anything because I couldn't imagine, and I didn't like paint because I couldn't imagine paint and freeway or super asphalt going together. And then I see some of the stuff that Anton's doing with paint, and I'm like, ooh, maybe I do like
Yeah.
it.
So you're only working like yellow belly complex projects?
The first 2 years, but like, and then I saw a freeway clown, and I'm like, okay, now I'm into clown. Then I saw
Okay.
Austin showed me, because Austin was really my main influence. He was trying to get me into hypo. He was trying to get me into all that stuff. What's his
Yeah.
Ultramel? And once I saw the Ultramel freeway or the Ultramel super asphalt, whatever it was, I'm like, okay, now I'm into that. And then like that's how I got into the other projects, only seeing how they worked, because I was all super asphalt at that point. So
Yeah. Gotcha. It can be limiting when you're like have one lane for sure.
that hyper focused. Well, the problem is that like I'm similar to Joe, where I'm trying to keep my collection under 90 in a sense. I want to breed 30 females, and I want to have 30 females ready to go for year two grow ups and year one grow
Hmm.
ups. So I'm trying to stick to 90 snakes females.
Gotcha.
And then that's hard, right? Like, how do you go about? You could go about doing one or two projects, but if you're trying to, weave nine different genes in there and trying to see how they all interact, that really limits you.
Yeah. Here you go. This is a
Oh,
That's
that's
nice.
GHI Orange Dream
amazing.
Hypo Het Monsoon Het Clown.
Wow, that's
Nice.
stunning.
As soon as you
There's a
showed that,
power
May's
head.
face has got really big.
That's nice.
We're
That's
trying to get
really
close to the
nice.
screen. That's nice. Say
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
again. GHI
it's
Orange
GHI
Dream.
Orange Dream Hypo Het Monsoon Het Clown.
100%
Oh,
double hit?
Nice.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, I
that is
work I
that is
That's
work a
pretty.
lot I work a lot of monsoon stuff, so
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Do you,
beautiful.
what do
That's
you?
really
How many
nice.
visual monsoons do you have?
zero because I've only been working on adding more incomplete dominance. So the
You're
last 2 years or so, I'd say 90% or more of my pairings have been just trying to make hets for the next 2 years.
yeah.
Because I bought a lot of stuff and spent a ton of money and like I'm like, okay, well, I need to slow down spending for a little bit and just start making stuff. So a couple of my things, like my Monarch projects, I got some visuals. I got my double visual tri-stripe Desert Ghost this past year, but most of my stuff I wasn't even shooting for visuals. And if I was shooting for visuals, it was like that animal, like a single visual with hats.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
yeah.
call that going around the backside, because everybody else is shooting for the triples, and I'm trying to put as many genes in the hets that I like, and then
I think that a lot
then
of
when I
people are
do the
doing that now, but like nobody was doing it 2 years
no
ago. So,
no
Hmm.
so I consider myself ahead of the curve right now because everybody was just trying
yep
to make like they were trying to make whatever hypo DG clown, and
yep
they were getting nothing or one or a double visual if they were lucky, depending on their pairing. And I was trying to put everything in there. So
what's the most unique gene that you have, like Stranger? I'm saying stuff like Stranger, or getting into the stuff that Justin has, the newer genes. What do you have, the newest gene you have?
the newest gene I
Like the newest cutting edge gene that's like $5,000. Those ones. Stranger
have.
was that at one point, but
Yeah,
it's not no
Stranger's like,
longer that.
yeah, cheap now.
Yep.
Hmm.
Sorry, that's my squeaky door that makes me sound like I live in a haunted house. Um, I don't know that I have any like crazy, like expensive single gene. I'm trying to think, what is like a super expensive single gene right now? Like, if you were to just a bit buy a blah, unless it's like Tornado or
Yeah.
Bambino
Yeah,
or
that's what I was meaning.
no, I'm not buying any of that.
No, no.
Nah.
What did Austin just buy May? The Mandarin. He
Mandarin.
he
Yeah.
got a Mandarin.
Yeah,
I was
mandarins are nice. Mandarin's gone down in price too.
Yeah, I was just talking to Johnny Goebbels, because I asked him if he happened to hit a Mandarin at Freeway, because I hit an amazing Orange Dream Freeway, but I didn't like how the Orange Dream kind of took all the pattern up and reduced the Freeway. So
Hmm.
Austin and I are conspiring, and he's like, oh, let's put Mandarin in it and take away the Orange Dream. And Johnny said he had a pairing and got
Hmm.
a Mandarin Orange Dream Freeway. So he still has to send me the picture. I'm like really excited to see that. So
A
Nice.
mandarin and orange stream.
Mandarin and Orange Dream in a freeway, so that would be cool to see. And knowing him, he's gonna it'll have at least 2 or 3 hats in it. Because the
Yeah.
one animal that I got, he kept back pastel, Enchi, asphalt, banana, het clown, and he kept the one that had mandarin as well. So I was just assuming you keep that animal, you're shooting for super asphalt mandarin or
Yeah.
freeway mandarin plus with the hypo and the clown in the mix. So
I don't really work clown
no, not at all, eh?
at all.
I was the same way. I couldn't
I
stand
make
clown.
I make I make het clowns, but I don't work
Yeah.
clown. Like I make het clowns because people want them. Here's a beautiful animal that's just nothing. Here you go.
What's the most
That's
powerful
nice.
het in your experience that has either an influence on pattern and or color without the visual being there? Like I know Monsoon, some of the stuff Austin shows me that's het Monsoon. It's like, wow, that's brighter than what it seems to be. The pattern's a little bit more squirrely.
That's
What's
what
your
people
opinion of that
say,
one?
but I mean, I don't agree with that. I actually have been in multiple arguments about that, so I won't get into it too heavily. But monsoon hets can look squirrely, but they can also look pretty normal. I mean,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
really
yeah.
Yeah.
depends. So I don't really feel like I feel like if it's a hit or miss thing, then we can't really say that het monsoon is visual.
Yeah,
Um,
so that's not really what I was asking. It's more of like, so the animal that I got from Johnny Goebbels, I have
uh-huh.
the exact one,
Mhm.
and it's totally different. And I said to Austin, the one that I have is het clown. They're within 200 grams, so the color is like violently different. And he's like, no, the het clown wouldn't do that. He's like, I bet that has had hypo. Well, I talked to Johnny Goebbels. Is it Johnny
Mhm.
Goebbels? I hope I'm saying that right. And he actually said,
Are you
actually, we
talking are
just
you talking about Gobble's reptile?
Goebbels. Yeah,
Okay.
am I saying that wrong? Goebbels,
It's
Goebbels.
Gobbles.
Sorry.
Brittany Gobble. It's fine.
Yeah, yeah. And Austin said it's got het hypo, and sure enough, Johnny said, yeah, it. We just proved out the male had het hypo, so I shed tested, and it was het hypo, and that difference in that combination, they're close enough in size, you wouldn't think the size would. So that's more of my question. Have you seen a het that makes a big difference without the visual in either pattern, brightness, or any of that stuff?
Not really consistently.
No.
I'd say that there is het influence, but I don't think that there's a consistent het influence for anything. Um, because if it was a consistent het influence, then we wouldn't really require shed testing. We would just be like, oh look, it's het whatever. You know, like if we trusted it, it was like reliable enough. Like if we could ID hets, like we could ID pastel or blackhead
Hmm.
or whatever else, then we wouldn't need shed testing.
Yeah.
I mean, some pied stuff.
Yeah, I
There's,
mean that's what I'm saying. It's not consistent enough. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
if you know that it's the possibility of a het, or even sometimes like in the like het clown brightens things. If you then have het hypo on top of the het clown, and then you have a possibility of doubly brighten things. But then also like, was there something else in the pairing that's brightening it that we don't even really know was in the pairing, like
Yeah, yeah,
something like a fire gene or something of that nature, or something that's just polygenic that doesn't really actually have anything to
yeah,
do
yeah,
with a named gene, right? Because I mean, like even like you put 46 normals that have no known named things in them, they're going to vary in pattern, in intensity of color, darkness of black, etc. So those things still get passed over. They get passed because just because we haven't named it doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. There's a question in the chat there. Can everyone explain their main projects uh, that they are running? Sorry. So
You
what are you
guys
guys
go.
into?
I already did freeway.
Freeway?
Everything freeway. Everything super asphalt, basically.
How about you, Joe?
Me, it's Hypo Ultra Milk Compide, that project that I picked up from Austin.
Yeah. I'm basically hypo clown right now. And I'm working
Okay.
like some monsoon and some ultramel.
Nice.
Thomi.
My main projects are TSK, Xanthic, Hypo, Piebald, Monsoon, Monarch Monsoon, anything hypocryptic paint. What else do I have? I don't know. Tri-stripe, Hypo Tri-stripe, Desert Ghost Tri-stripe. I don't know, Desert Ghost Cryptic, which isn't really my main goal with Desert Ghost Cryptic because like that was the place everybody took it since Cryptic kind of like seemed to like go into the Desert Ghost. It seemed to kind of come along with it, so everybody was
Mhm.
just used it as a bonus gene. I'm doing pure Cryptic, no Kryptons because I don't work clown. I'll leave that up
Interesting.
to y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all can make the clowns. I'll make
I
the
like
cryptics.
I like the Kryptons,
Yeah, so
but
do I.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
Joe sold me a Krypton, and I'm in love with it. Ultramal Krypton with yellow belly in there, and it's I don't know what it's like with
You
in
want
the
to see
clown version,
Ultimo?
but I
You want
love
to
it.
see Ultimo Cryptic?
Sure.
Yep.
Hold on, she big girl. Me lovely.
So an Ultramal
If
Cryptic
you,
would look the same as an Ultramal Krypton. Is that correct?
that's what they say.
Yeah. Oh, that's what they say. That didn't sound like you believe that.
I don't not believe it.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
I get
saying.
mine.
There you go.
Joe, that's the spot nose yellow belly, Joe.
No,
Uh,
it's Yellow Belly
oh,
Ultimate
it's got
Krypton
yellow belly in
High.
it. Yeah,
Yeah,
this one
yellow
doesn't
belly.
have
Okay.
anything. This is just base gene, and
Okay.
it's.
Yeah, yeah.
But very similar. Yeah.
Yep.
Can't hardly tell it apart. That's wild.
Yeah, I like that. I like the setup of the Krypton in a sense that if you put it to another Krypton or a clown, you get more variety without like making a $1,200 snake and a $112 snake. That's the
That
thing I like
that
about it.
that Ultramel Cryptic was paired to my Super Black Hat paint also. Um,
Nice.
yeah, well, I mean, you can do the same thing with Cryptic, except everything that comes out of it'll be Kryptons,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right.
right? But you would think that because Krypton is an allelic combo, that you would, when you would pair it, that you would get Heck Cryptic, Heck Clown in almost what you would expect to be 50-50% numbers, but that's not what people are finding.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So
it's not always that. Yeah, it
is
just
one
seems
of
like
them consistently stronger, or is it
I don't know
lopsided
if
where
we
you're
have
getting?
enough. I don't know if we have enough breedings to say it's consistently, but
Yeah,
I know a few people that like me only want to work cryptic, but have krypton animals, and we're like, okay, well, I'm just going to use it to make cryptics. I'm
yeah.
going to pair it to another cryptic, and they ended up with like only one het cryptic, or maybe zero het cryptics. I mean, so
Mm.
that doesn't mean that it's one's more powerful than the other, or that we're always going to get that, but it just we tend to think of things in these weird like we plugged it into Morph Market and Morph Market says, but sperm and
Yeah.
eggs
Oh,
don't
yeah.
care. Sperm and eggs don't care what Morph Market says.
No.
Yeah.
So, you
Mhm.
know, um, it's something to think about, and that's why I feel like for me making the cryptics, even the people that because all the clown people are starting to be like, oh my God, what is this? These are amazing. It has, and I can use my powerful clowns with them to make more cool shit. So
Mm.
in the case of if I have cryptic animals that are powerful, then they can make even more powerful stuff and have all kryptons. So
Right.
I'll be
That's
able
one of
to.
the main reasons I went away from puzzle. I don't have any puzzle because it didn't work with clown. And I love clown. I love Krypton. And the fact that it didn't work with it, I just glad I didn't buy into it. But
Yeah, I had a couple puzzle animals, and I sold them.
yeah.
I bred her 1 year and she didn't go, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take that
Hmm.
as a sign because
Yeah.
because also cryptic is so close in a lot of combos to puzzle. It's not the
Right.
same. It bands more than it drags, but
Yeah.
in general,
Yeah. Hey, I wonder if a puzzle cryptic could work, but
it does.
yeah. Oh, you've seen it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it works. It's not like super strong. Like you can't look at it and be like, that's definitely puzzle. Just, but like
Okay.
it looks different. So,
Nice. You have any
yeah.
scrambler stuff?
Yeah,
Someone in the chat's asking.
yeah. So I'm on the fence about Scrambler. I don't know if you guys, I used to run a show called Morph Map,
Yep.
And I did a Scrambler show on there. And ever since I ran that show, I've been kind of like on the fence with Scrambler, and I'll continue to be on the fence until otherwise my mind is changed. I don't feel like I don't feel like it's like not a thing, but I also don't feel like it is a thing that anybody can ID. And I feel like I see a lot of things on Morph Market that like people just like put the word Scrambler at the end of it, like
Right. Right. In brackets or
because
something.
because
Yeah.
yeah, they're just and I mean I put pause Scrambler because like to me like during that show we talked about like, oh, how are we going to ID Scrambler, and even the people that are working like that originated the project are like, well, I don't know. And if you're saying you don't know, then like how the fuck am I supposed to be able to ID it? So
Right.
I see things that are different and I'll be like, okay, so here's like if somebody contacts me on an animal that is labeled as pause scrambler for me, I'll say, here's the things I see that are different. This is what I think. But at the end of the day, it could
Hmm.
be, once again, a polygenic trait that's coming from my female. It could be God only knows what. So
Yeah.
that's where I am with that.
So it's kind of like that gene that Justin just figured out that had the white flame. I can't think of the name of it.
All like basically all the granite genes,
Yeah.
all the heavy granite genes have more than one thing in them.
It's
It
carrying
seems
something.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, because the babies are not coming out consistent. So
Right.
You're talking about Black Lace, Joe, right?
No,
The one that came out with
the one Justin recently was talking about that man, I can't think of it. What's it called? Not Pixel, the other one. Um
Cosmos,
Cosmos.
Cosmos. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Cosmos. What's the second gene?
white flame.
White flame.
White flame. Okay, it's Cosmos and white flame. Yeah.
And that's recessive, right? Or is it a
Cosmos? No,
incomplete?
Cosmos is an incomplete dominant.
No, the white flame, I mean.
White flame
Is
is
that
also an incomplete dominant.
same? Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But
I'm thinking white
Justin's
lace
pretty
and
sure that he separated them and knows which one's which, as opposed to the other ones that were
yeah.
had both but were being marketed as Cosmos were really actually both
Yeah.
both genes.
But the thing that we have to also think about is that all of those heavy granite animals have been imported from the same area. So it's more likely that all of those are the same-ish, if not the same thing,
Oh well.
Yeah.
right? And there's varying degrees of granite. I'd show you my granite girl, but she will bite the crap out of me and embarrass me. So,
And
um, but
you just
there's
call it
very
granite?
Yeah, they're just granite genes. I
Okay.
mean, like they're all just granite genes. So like your pattern disruptors that are like that are incomplete
Hmm.
dominants, like have always been called granites. But like I call like Cosmos and things like that like extreme granites. So that's just what I call them. That's not like a real thing.
Okay. Yeah.
So
What
don't
other genes
don't
would
don't
be in
quote me
there
on
then?
it. Some other pattern disrupting type genes. So if you look at the Cosmos, right, and the White Flame, and you look at them as individuals. Did you guys watch the video that he put out on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you look at the one pattern is almost like as if you took the alien heads and you shot them with like shotgun, right? It just has like all the holes in it, right? And the other one is almost like shaped like almost like you would expect like um a very heavy like hurricane, right? Like it's coming up and it has like the curls up towards the top going together, and it's a lot cleaner. It's not as broken up and fractured when they're separate, right? But then when you put them together, it would be like if you think about if you took an acid, like an acid black pastel, and you added hurricane to it. You see what I'm saying? Like we
Yeah.
don't have so when you take multiple pattern disruptors like that and layer them on top of each other, they affect each other in that way.
What other gene would you consider would be in that bracket of granity genes then? For
Any
us and
import,
all the new guys.
any import granite would anything that you look at that you're like, let me see if I can get this girl out without getting torn up. Because I have a granite import
Mhm.
that looks closer to the non-white flame version thing. Here we go. Here we go. She's pretty big, so it's going to be difficult to. Here you go. Can you lay down in there for me, lady? There you go. Wait there. You gotta be on camera, okay? Okay, so see how her
Yep.
alien heads are all
Yep.
torn up and they're not the same size, they're not the same, they kind of end out there. So this is just the import granite. This isn't like, but if you look at like what we're calling Cosmos or what we're calling whatever other granite gene, here you go, here's some more of it. See how it's all torn up?
Yep.
You can get
Oh,
these from Outback Reptiles for a couple $100.
okay.
So
Oh,
if you like the granite look and you don't want to spend $10,000, get an import granite. I mean, you get to see them ahead of time, and there's varying degrees of noise, just like there is any like varying degrees of anything else, right? Like there's going to be ones that are more busy and less busy, and all of those
well,
things.
wow. I wasn't aware that they were still doing imports. I thought that was
Oh no,
sort of
that's
a
every
thing of
year.
the past.
Oh no,
Wow.
every year Outback Reptiles does imports every year.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, and so you can get some cool, like you were saying, you like orange colors. You can get a
Yeah, yeah.
cool orange import and work it as your own dinker project. That's where all these dinker projects are coming from, is
Oh, wow.
Outback. Yeah.
I didn't realize that. I thought a lot of the genes that kind of were springing up within somebody's collection, not necessarily from the
Oh
wild
no.
that they're
No,
bringing in.
generally in order to call something like your gene, you have to import it because otherwise if you bought an animal from somebody else and something pops up, then they have it too. Is it their gene or is it your gene? Is it your dinker or
Yeah,
is it their dinker? You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
yeah,
that's
and I
not
guess
something.
that's part of what I don't understand. I was assuming that, this gene would sometimes mutate within your own collection,
Yeah,
and all of a sudden you would
it's
get
very
something.
unlikely that we would have this many new things happen that quickly. There's just not. It's just that's unlikely. Like all of like Cosmos was an import. Um, um,
Oh, okay.
Bambino was an import. Malice was an import. Those are all the granite genes that come from the same place that one I just showed you came from. Um,
Okay.
yeah. So that's where all these dinkers are coming from. People get them as unproven dinkers as an import, and then they work the project until they either figure out they want to keep working it, or they're like, you know what, this is a dead end. This isn't the outcome I was looking for.
Wow.
Right. That malice does
That's
look cool though.
I'm sorry.
The malice gene looks really cool. I was
hmm
watching that.
The malice gene
It's
like
very
is from the same area as those other two, and it does a lot of the same things. I did a show on the malice gene too.
sweet.
Are
Yeah.
you still
Maybe,
doing that show or no?
No, I quit doing it. It was way too much work, and it's really difficult to get people to send you pictures. And one of my pet peeves about a lot of the shows where they're like showing you stuff is that like you're trying to look, most of us are watching on our phone, and you're trying to look at a screen that has somebody like flopping an animal around all over it. Sorry, I'm washing my hands.
No
And
problem.
and you can't really get the details, and like they're trying to hold it closer, they're trying to hold it further away, da 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 da, and there's no real continuity and information. So I structured my show to kind of build up from like a single gene on up, and not only including the collection of the person who had it on the show, but to include other people's combos too, so we could really see what it does in different combinations. And that took
Yeah.
a lot of time. So
yeah.
I just was like, it was just too much.
Yeah.
Plus, Tommy, you and I have talked about trying to screen out the photos that people have jacked just to make them look fantastic, and that's
Oh
we
yeah,
don't want. We should not be misrepresenting something as something it's not to get
no,
more views and stuff like that, and that's a
yeah.
Yeah.
challenge. So, May, before we let Tommy go, do you have any questions for Tommy or anything?
No, I don't.
Okay.
No,
No.
I don't. What's your favorite project that you work with? What's your favorite project?
Right
Of
now,
all of them, right?
monsoon.
Yeah, I'm not saying.
Because
A
I'm just
standalone
excited.
or
I'm just excited to see what it can do. No, I don't have any standalone
yeah,
monsoon. I don't.
okay.
I could have made a regular monsoon years ago.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
skipped it. So,
yeah. No, but I mean
um,
like monsoon on its own or like monsoon DG, monsoon
Brown pie.
cryptic or whatever it is. Yeah.
I don't know. We don't know what monsoon cryptic looks like. We don't know. I'm working monsoon in everything other than I've got, like I said, I'm doing Xanthic hypo DG, or excuse me, Xanthic hypo DG monsoon, Xanthic hypo pied monsoon, um, monarch monsoon. I want to see all of it.
Yeah.
So, all right, y'all. I'll let you go so you can continue. Sorry for
No problem.
interrupting.
No,
Oh
no.
no,
Thanks for
thanks for
dropping
stopping
in.
in. That's
No
Yeah.
what it's
problem.
all about. Thanks,
Okay,
Tommy.
no problem.
See ya.
That was cool.
Yeah.
That was fun. I don't know who else is in here. Do we know anybody else? Because my screen froze, Joe, and that's why I had
Yeah.
to jump back out because
Yeah. I was
I can't
popping in the.
see any of the comments now, and I don't
Yeah.
see
Oh,
who's in on the lives either.
yeah. I
Really?
was
You don't
popping the
just click
comments up.
you just click the view section. You can see everybody who's watching.
What the?
Like the number of how many people are watching in the top corner. If you click, you can
Oh,
see.
okay, yeah. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I see
6,
10.
7, 8, 9. Oh, Levance is still in there.
Yeah.
Loving
So, May, how many clutches are you going for this year?
Good question, May.
it.
To fill up that little incubator behind you.
Uh, yeah, honestly, not many. I would probably say like 8. Nothing crazy. 9,
Yeah.
maybe.
You're
Yeah.
aiming for 8, or you're pairing 12 females and you'll probably hit 8.
No, I'm aiming for like 8, 9.
Okay.
Yeah. I only have like 30 breeders, so it's nothing crazy.
So do I, and I'm trying to breed every one of them.
Yeah, I mean, some are smaller, some aren't ready. So with what we've ultrasounded, like what ultrasounded so far, I have around like 10 girls ready. So I'm just pairing that. So I'm aiming for like 8 of them to go.
Oh, okay.
Does
What's your?
Austin let you borrow his males or?
Some of them we're doing some split clutches.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Good. Gotta be some kind of perk, right?
Pardon?
Gotta be some kind of perk.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
You got to follow my strategy, May. Buy a stud fee so you keep everything.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, because I don't want to split. I don't want to split anything. I don't want to hit. Like I'm aiming for like stranger yellow belly or a stranger asphalt clown. I don't want to hit one and then have the other person, trying to figure out which one's which and whose is whose. So
Yeah.
sometimes I'd rather just buy especially a guy like Austin, pay him a fee. I'll pay you the
Yeah.
$1,000 stud fee to keep the animal, breed it, get it pregnant. Once
Yeah.
your eggs, then give it back to me, kind of thing, or keep the eggs. But
Yeah, like I do splits for like with males that like I don't have or it's gonna cost
yeah,
me like a hot penny to get. So it's like,
yeah.
oh, if he has a male friend, I'm like, yeah, we can do a split clutch. You could take the first baby. I just need like a few babies from the clutch. You know what I mean?
All right.
Yeah.
Mm.
Do you have what do you have over at Austin? Are you doing any split pairings with Austin, Joe?
Do I?
Yeah,
No, I think I just have one of his girls here still, and that's it.
you know, one of
I
his
think,
girls.
yeah, we did a
He,
lot last year, but
Yeah, I
this
was
year,
gonna
yeah.
say.
Yeah,
yeah,
he's got one of my girls, and I have one of his girls, and that's
yeah. Austin's got such high level stuff that he doesn't want any of my females.
yeah. But so what
And then
I'm
obviously his.
Yeah.
like, as far as business go, like Austin needs revenue, like all of us. So
Oh yeah.
my way of doing that is to my way of doing that is the same with Billy. So I'm buying stud fees. So here, what is comfortable for you? If I give you 1,100 or 1,200 for you to get my female pregnant and keep the eggs till they're ready, like, I mean, that's still, Austin can still make money doing that. That's no different than selling a high end animal. At that point, they don't care what female you're getting. You're gonna breed that to a normal. You go right ahead, as long
Right.
as that male, and only works under certain conditions. I've only got 5 females that male's going to. Sure, I'd love the extra. It'll probably be, they would have to feed your animal for a year, so they're probably at 150 bucks in food, and then they pocket the rest. So as long as that works out for them, well, why not, right?
Yeah. What's your most anticipated clutch, man? I know last
So,
year you had some exciting
pardon?
ones, but last year you had one you were pretty excited about.
Yeah, it was the Butterfire Clown Hat Hypo to the Cypress Entry Blade Clown Hat Hypo, which I made my favorite baby, which is the Cypress Entry Hypo Clown. So
Nice,
he's was a beautiful baby, and I still have him.
nice.
So he's gonna be
So
breeding in the
then,
future.
yeah,
But
Cypress Enchi Hypo Clown. That's nice,
yeah,
eh?
yeah, that's probably the best baby I've made so far.
Well,
Yeah.
nice.
that's a good baby to be your best. I was floored today. I made Austin did a split. I did a split pairing with him. Made Cypress Leopard Clown. And got some het hypos. And I saw today. I saw a Cypress Orange Dream clown hypo clown male for like $450. I'm like, you
Really?
gotta be kidding me. Well, the problem was it's Germany or Europe, and some of
Oh
these
yeah.
snakes might not even exist if they're in. Like I looked at the one animal and I wanted to bring it in. It was a stranger asphalt double head ultramel clown, and it was only $1,500. And
Mhm.
I looked in that like that's a $2,000 $2,500 animal, but I was quoted 2,000 to get it into the
Just
country,
to ship
and
it.
then
Yeah,
I had to take care of all the CITES and all the shipping, and I'm like, well, that's $2,500 to ship a $1,500 snake.
yeah.
That's just dumb. So,
Is that
Like
really how much shipping is
well, it was
from Europe?
because it was from a weird country inside. It was like one of what I would call a Germanic country,
yeah.
part part of the fatherland, one of those countries. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was an interesting place it was coming from. And the guy, he's like, oh, you can only ship it through this person, and that person was like, no, if you're doing 10 snakes, it could
Right.
make sense, but if you're doing one, it just
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. It's paying more for the shipping.
doesn't make sense.
They
Yeah.
charge you the same. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
and like I mean,
especially
unless we knew, like if May wanted one and Joe wanted one, like unless we
Right.
were teaming up together,
Still a
and
yeah.
like I mean,
box.
we didn't know. Yeah, so,
Yeah.
yeah. And what killed me is he had 3 or 4 snakes. They were cheap. That I'm like, man, I would kill for all of those.
Yeah, but you're paying triple the price of the shipping. It's not worth
Well,
it.
that's the thing is that even if I could, but like I mean, oh, okay, I got to pay $4,000 to ship 10 animals. So that's only $400 each. But then I'm having to pay $15,000 worth of animals, right? Like that's
Hmm.
even if they're a good deal,
Yeah.
I'm not going to put in $20,000 into a single project in 1 year. I
Yeah.
mean, I have put in money into snakes, but
Yeah.
not like that.
Like if you type in Cypress hypoclown combos, like there's like a few in the US, but it's still not many. But you type it in Canada and there's like
Oh yeah,
nothing,
there's
right?
nothing.
So
No,
yeah,
Hmm.
there's
no.
nothing. So I definitely like working the Cypress hypoclown project. Like I'm gonna try to work it heavy and try to get Cypress and like a lot of hypoclowns because they're beautiful
Yeah.
and like there's not many in Canada. So I'm like if I can like up that production there, that would be good. Yeah.
What's your dream pairing to get into Cypress Hypoclown then?
My dream pairing. I mean, okay, so I think getting chocolate into the Cypress Hypo Clown could
Yeah.
be super nice. I think so. GHI Cypress clowns are insane. Like just for two codominant genes and a recessive, it's crazy. So I think getting that in the Hypo Clown would also be super cool. But I'm also just breeding that male to like a bunch of my Hypo Clowns this year. I could make like spot nose, yellow belly, Cypress clown is crazy. Add a hypo on top of
Hmm.
that, and it's pretty crazy. I have one pairing for that, so hopefully I can hit that. I have another pairing I can make like Cypress, Spot Nose, Orange Dream, Fire, Clown, Hypos. So I'm just like kind of trying to pair that male to like a lot of females right now.
Did
Nice.
you see a lot of Anton Cypress?
Yeah, they're crazy.
Yeah, that's he's got one now. I think for $1,300, Cypress Fire Clown Het Hypo or Hypo Clown or something, and it's like, oh,
Yeah, and
I
like
wish I had the cash for that.
yeah, and
Cypress
Cypress
spot
Clowns
nose.
is like
I
yeah,
forget what it is. It's just
Yeah.
it says Cypress and Fire, and I think it was Spot Nose.
yeah, he
It's
has
a
fire.
He's all over
crazy.
that Lilac stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, he had one
That's.
clutch that he showed like 8 snakes, and they were all nuts. And I
Yeah,
think he only
Blackhead
has the one
Hypo.
left.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, Black
That was like
Cypress Hypo.
allelic to allelic, right? And so everything
Yeah,
is double visual, at least
Cypress
everything
everything
Spot
was.
Nose
together.
is allelic, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, he had the Alila combo. I think he had was Blackhead and Cypress.
Okay. To
So
like another Cypress or
everything,
something.
something like that. But
Yeah.
everything
Yeah.
was making Blackhead Cypress. I think is
Yeah.
crazy.
My
Yeah.
kid's putting a little emojis in the chat. What's up, Vinny?
But,
Um,
um,
what's going on? Sorry, just trying to read the chat.
yeah. Do you have any Cypress and Hypoclown, Joe? Jeff? Okay.
I've got a Cypress triple het hypo ultramel clown.
Oh, that'll be
Well,
nice.
that's
And
nice
she,
to be that in Ultramel.
yeah.
Yeah.
So let me tell you a story. I remember that blackhead leopard het clown that was past double het ultramel pied that I bought for a female. I picked it up around Christmas time. Hey, I'll show you.
Blackhead.
Where is she? There. Going into shed right now, but we're in shed, I guess. With that crazy white belly, I'm like, oh yeah, this thing's gonna be het pied for sure.
Okay.
So I bought it
Oh
as a
yeah, now I
2-year-old
remember you, Joe.
female, and it was
Okay.
like 1,000 grams, whatever, 900 grams. So I ultrasounded it because it went on food. I was kind of like, oh, 1,000-gram wall. Ultrasound it, couldn't find any follicles. So popped it, big old sperm
Oh
plugs
yeah.
came flying out of it.
Oh,
So I,
stop.
I mean, I'm gonna try to turn it. It I I overpaid for it now because it's a male and it's a het with possible
Yeah.
double het. But I
Yeah.
threw it to my Cypress uh, triple het. So I'm hoping to hit a Lilac, you know, Ultimo Clown. That's could be het for hypo and het for pied.
Yeah,
So
that's
we'll
fair.
see. We'll see. I'm going to try to flip it around and make it work, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
Hopefully.
Yeah,
Oh,
otherwise be a lot of pet stinks.
that
Yeah.
one that I was talking about, May, is just a Cypress yellow. I don't know if you can see that. Just Cypress yellow belly fire
Can you turn
clown
it sideways?
at Anton's.
Upside. Oh yeah, there you
And
go. Okay.
Can you see it?
like, yeah, like Cypress and Clown work so good together
Oh
that
yeah,
you can just add
yeah.
one gene and it's like a crazy looking snake. So I feel like with Cypress clowns, especially adding hypo, like there's just a lot to do with them. And like I said, in Canada, there's not many. So it's like a good like project to kind of push, I feel.
Hmm.
Unless you put leopard in it, like I did, and they don't look as good, and they don't
Oh
sell as
really?
good.
Yeah.
No, I just had I have two Cypress leopard females that might have red stripe. I think I've got them priced at 600-700 bucks.
Yeah.
Never
But
had a thing, and
are they visual?
they're visual clowns, yeah. And I had a Cypress
What's up,
leopard
Austin?
clown. I had Cypress leopard clown,
Hypo?
a visual
Hmm.
clown, and
Oh,
it.
but-
I have the head hypo, and I'm keeping that one. But the other one, I sold, and it went auctioned at 115 bucks. And like, I mean, 2 years ago, that was a $2,000 animal. Crazy.
Right.
Yeah. I just think that
Yeah.
I think behind the scenes, everybody was
Some
developing
babe.
and breeding cypresses. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
is Austin in here with us?
Yeah.
Yeah. He
Who's
said,
the guest today?
never seen her before.
Some Brad. Hey, don't worry
Yeah.
about
Never seen him before. Oh my God.
her.
Oh
May
my
just
God.
Oh, I'm
May is
seeing
so
how giddy your
excited
boyfriend's
to
in
see her
the
boyfriend, she fell off her chair.
Yeah, clearly.
Oh,
Uh,
man.
so
Do you,
if a Batman is a leopard spot nose clown, what would be a cypress spot a leopard clown? It'd be like a Robin. It's got to be something similar, right?
very good, Joe.
Yeah,
I don't know. You'd
dad
have to ask
joke.
Justin on. You'd have to ask Justin on that one because
Justin,
he
yeah.
named. And the funny thing is that I know people that just hit them now. They've been working for like 6 years to hit a Batman, and I'm like, I'm
Hmm.
looking at a Batman, and I'm like, why would you ever try to make that? That's ugly.
It's super brutal. Yeah, it's
But
not.
that's part of the reason why I never liked clown in the first place until you
Yeah,
start seeing animals like Pompeii, and you're like, oh,
Oh
well, and
yeah.
I think Pompeii looks similar to what I see in the freeway clown or the
our
super
bartender's
asphalt
here.
clown. Oh yeah, you. Oh man, I gotta get one of those. My wife's watching TV.
She saw me getting empty. But I mean, like Cypress and Banana would be nice as a clown. Kind of like Stranger. Throw
It's like
Sarah in
Cypress,
Cypress and
there.
Ultra.
Cy-
Could
yeah,
play with it.
Cypress and Ultramall would be awesome. Cypress and clown. That's so the pairing that I did. I could have made other Cypress stuff when I had the chance and could have made money, but I wanted to get the Cypress and the asphalt and the clown. So I did a
Yeah.
pairing and I think I got lucky and got 5 of them. I got a couple going to other clients in Quebec right now. I think I let go of the Cypress Orange Dream. Cypress Orange Dream Asphalt Het Clown. I let go of that one and kept the other ones. But I've got one with banana in it, so
Yeah.
I'm really interested to see what that's gonna do inside Freeway, because you're
Yeah.
getting and
A
on
freeway
the
Batman?
others. Well, no. It's gonna be no, because I got no leopard in that one, right? It's just
No.
a cypress. So I want to see what the cypress and the banana does inside the freeway clown stuff. Because I think the freeway clown and the super asphalt clown are so different. I think there's definitely, like, I'm going in two separate directions. I'm going black and going hypo, and I'm going hypo on both, but I'm going black and xanthic in the super asphalt, and in the freeway I'm doing bright and ultramel, and like I don't know that the super asphalt will be appreciated in the ultramel. I think the ultramel freeway is just I don't think there's any way to get that any better. I don't think the super asphalt's going to look, because I don't know if I saw. May, do you know if the super asphalt ultramel's been made? Because I don't know.
I'm not sure. Ask Austin.
Damn
Maybe
it.
Let's
you
get
know.
Austin in there. I'm gonna drop him an invite.
Yeah, he won't. He won't join. He's got too many things to do.
Yeah, come on.
He's fishing. Leave him
He's at
alone.
the
Leave the poor boy alone.
He's at the strippers.
He's at the.
Look at
His is right there. He doesn't need to do that.
But yeah, I mean,
that.
Cypress and Ultramel are also like super good together. So when you mix in Cypress, Ultramel, and Clown, like Austin's Cypress Yellow Belly Ultramel Clown, it's
Oh,
crazy.
that thing's insane. I think
Crazy.
that's hands down the best ultramel I've ever seen. When I saw
Uh,
it, I was like, gaga. Wow.
that one, but he also has the special spot nose. Oh my God. Hello. That's so
That's
cute.
Harley.
Oh, that's so
She's
cute.
a 60-pounder.
Can I mute this? Oh, well, too bad for you.
Amen.
Oh,
Oh.
you're showing your animals off there, man. I had to bring the dog. Hit the cat
What's
up.
it, what's it called? No, but I know you guys saw it, but Austin made the Cypress special. No, not Cypress. Oh my God, I'm losing my mind. Special Ultramel, Spot Nose, Yellow Belly, I think, and then Het Clown, possible Het Monsoon, but like that's also like crazy. So like those are the top two Ultramels that I was like that he
Yeah.
has that I was like
Yeah, that's
Ultramel
an
is crazy.
that's an underrated gene for sure, man. Special. I love
Oh, yeah.
special.
Dude,
I
I
love
went
it.
down to Justin's, and Justin was just like talking to me. I think he could get right off the bat. I don't care about anything like that everybody else likes, and I
Yeah.
like bright and orange stuff. And he's like, "Look at this," and he showed me. I'm pretty sure it was a special spot nose yellow belly banana. I think there was one other gene in it, and it was just explosive oranges and pinks. And he's like,
Oh yeah.
"That's the best animal in this." And that it wasn't. I think it was like an $800 or $900 animal. It
Right.
wasn't a $20,000 animal. He wasn't showing me the $20,000 ones. Like, at least that's not what my preference was to see, because at the time, I think that was like 8 or 9 months after I first bred an animal. And
Yeah.
like, honestly, I
Hmm.
didn't care about any of the other stuff, and I still to some extent don't. If you're going to show me a $20,000 animal and say it's worth 20 grand, but I don't like it, I ain't breeding it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, to some extent, like, I mean, if we've got to make money, and if you got to breed one ugly project to be able to finance the rest of your stuff, then of course, by all means, you got to do it. And these people that say people that breed for the money and don't breed for the love of the animals, they're absolute liars. You can ask them a couple key questions, and it'll expose their stupidity will be exposed very quickly, because at the end of the day, we can't do this unless we're breaking even or making money.
Yeah.
And
Hmm.
we can't just most of the people cannot keep pouring 20 grand a year into
Yeah.
projects to see them go nowhere and have it being dead. We've got to run. For me, I've got to run zero, and I'm not running net zero. I'm at plus quite a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah. And I don't know
Chokehold.
if I would drop.
Sorry.
Was
Yeah.
that?
Continue. No, continue.
I would say I don't think I would drop 20 grand on a hatchling either. Like especially in this market. There's no
Okay,
way.
so what's your max?
Right now, I
Anything that you've spent, either in the past and compared to now.
um uh, that's hard to say because I bought a package before. So that was my biggest investment. So um but now like I mean like if I bought a male for 1,200, $1,500, I'm still only gonna make pets with it. So like that's our biggest market right now is pets. That's my
Oh,
biggest
it's
market.
huge. Yeah.
So I'm not gonna go spend 20 grand on an animal to make
No.
pets. Like it doesn't make any sense. Or to make it grow up for 2 years or 3 years or whatever. Like it, I'm not doing that.
I feel
Not
like
my
Yeah.
niche
spending
market.
20 grand on like a powerhouse male, like you have to have the right females too.
Right.
You,
That's something. Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
Something Austin would do. Like not.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
Not
to
with.
so the challenge with that is to what extent are we talking about? Because like I think my females that I've got breeding right now, I think probably the average is probably $900 to $1,100 market value on those animals. Am I
A
going to get
clutch
that?
or a
No,
female?
like per female.
Okay.
So if you bought a $20,000 male, would you be able to make a go if you bred it to $1,100 females and did 5 of them? Well, maybe the math doesn't math. Maybe you've got to have a 10 $3,000 females, which Austin certainly has. But I
Yeah.
mean that's the challenge. I think to answer my own question, I top out. I think I spent 30. I think I spent 38 on the one I got from
On
Austin
one.
on one, and that's because I have 8, 9 females ready to go, and then I purchased 2 more. So that segues into another comment because the 2 that I bought off of Jordan, I paid $2,200 for 2 animals,
Yeah.
but I'll guarantee you that if I tried to buy those 2 animals when they were hatchlings, 2.5, 3 years ago, I think it would have been closer to 11 to 15,000 bucks on those to
Yeah.
buy
So
the
let
same
him
two
grow it up
animals.
and then buy it.
So that's the challenge. We are almost talking ourselves out of a business, and when we hit something nice, well, they're
Hmm.
just gonna. Everybody's gonna say, "Well, frig you. You
I'll
can
just
you
buy it
can
later.
grow it up. I'll buy
Yeah.
it. I'll buy it 2 years later when when you've paid for the $300 to raise the thing, and then I'll buy it for 2 grand. I mean, at what point do we jump? At what point? And I think for each one of us, the project's gonna dictate where we jump. We're going to see a snake that's like, May's going to see something that's like, oh my goodness, do I have the female for that? I
Yeah.
have to have that one snake, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So did you buy a sub-adult male or like an adult male
No, no. So I bought 2 breeder females from Jordan,
from
and I
Jordan? Yeah.
only bought those because it was $2,200 for the 2 of them. They were
Yep.
ready to go. One was 1,750 grams. One was 2,300.
Yeah.
Never
No.
been bred. Both virgins. The male I bought off Austin
Yeah.
was 850 gram or
Oh,
whatever
okay.
it was when I bought it, and it's ready to go. And the only reason why I bought those 2 females was because, and we talked about this on our
Yeah.
show, those are the 2 I went in debt to do because I knew that I could leverage the money from Austin that I had already spent. There was cash on hand and leverage it against the money I put on my credit card. Pretty sure and guaranteed that I could quadruple my money or triple my money and make good use of credit. And that's a tough subject. But hey, at the end of the day, we'll wait till my project is done and then
Hmm.
we'll revisit because you and I are going to revisit that exact subject of that one little project in a year and
For
see
sure.
where did it go. Hey man, I
Yeah.
just sold one snake for 7,500. I already have orders, and one of the order is for 7,500 bucks. The guys told me, if you hit this snake, I'll give you 7,500 bucks. We didn't know. Austin and I were trying to figure out what's the value of that snake. It's never been
Hmm.
hit. Nobody's ever doing anything weird like that because it's an off. It's a weird gene. And somebody said, hey, if you can hit that, I'll give you 7,500 bucks. And that's
Yeah.
like, hey, the sentiment's nice. This guy's not a goofing around guy. This guy's a heavy hitter. And
Right.
if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, well, maybe the time will hit. Well, 3 other ones have been hit and they're only selling for 2 grand. But as of now,
Right.
that I've got orders. That order is for a snake the best snake out of that combo that I can hit is a 1 in 256 chance. But the snake that he's looking for is only 1 in 16, and I've got 3 clutches to hit it. So it's not an
Yeah.
unrealistic goal to hit. So
Right. But to the main point though, you didn't spend $3,500 on a hatchling. You spent it on
no,
a
I spent
breeder male
yeah,
ready to go.
that's
Yeah.
100%. And I probably would not spend like so. There's a I did a couple deals, have money in the bank, and I could spend the money right now. And I'm looking for Wookie. May and I kind of talked about Wookie before, whether it's chocolate. They proved in the States that Wookiee is not chocolate. It's actually its own gene.
Yeah.
And Justin, I don't want to even tell online the snake that's on because I don't want anybody to buy it. It's an ivory clown that's Wookiee, super red striped, they think, and hurricane. And it's a female, and it's an ivory, so I can hit.
Yeah.
If I put that to a super asphalt clown, I'm hitting all freeway clowns with a ton of genes, and it's only $2,100. And I'm like, man, I want that snake because at
That's a
$2,100.
no-brainer. Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
Well, it is, and I think Justin will ship to Canada for like including his sites because he's got his master CITES.
Yeah, I mean, for an animal that much, they should ship. Like, if it's under 1,000, I'm not. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, but us shipping into the States, for me to ship it into the States, I'm blowing $350 US. I have to charge $350 US.
But if you got your master CITES.
Well, that's the thing is, and I don't understand the master CITES because I was talking to another guy that has master CITES, and he's like, "Oh, well, I can ship this to you because I've got my master CITES," and I'm like, "Well, I still have got to get it into Canada," and I think he just blew me off at that point. But then later conversations with Billy, they can actually go to the airport, put it on an airplane, pay the $75 fee at Air Canada or whatever airport it is, and I've got to go to the airport, pick it up, take it to customs, declare it, show them the paperwork. It takes a couple hours, but like, I mean, I'm okay with doing that if I save $500. So
yeah,
and I'm not sure how Justin works it. And honestly, I just saw it this morning, and I think if I did another deal that was worth X number of dollars, then I'll take it out then. But right now, it's kind of just like, I've got to see what I'm gonna do this year. That certainly would be a snake for the future.
1 second. Hey, wifey, if you're online, can you go buy that snake?
Joe, wifey, please do. Joe loves me, and my birthday's coming up. He knows it.
You just send your mail over here. We'll work it out.
Oh yeah. Can you imagine that to the animal that I got off Austin? That's it has tested asphalt, hurricane, black pastel, clown, and Mojave. It tested negative for het hypo.
Yeah, she is listening. Yeah.
It tested negative for het hypo and negative for monsoon. If it tested positive for monsoon, Austin's like, I got to keep that. So.
Yeah. Well, what about your animal that tested super asphalt and yellow belly? I think you said. Was that a male or female?
I have three.
Three of them. Oh shit.
Yeah. So the animal that did that, she asked for the sheds from the other siblings. None of the other siblings tested anything weird unless they were a freeway. All three of the freeways tested super asphalt, 2 copies of asphalt, 1 copy of yellow belly. We knew they were all freeways. We knew they weren't super asphalt. So it wasn't a question of the extra gene of yellow belly. It was a question of what's going on with the extra gene of the asphalt. We tested both parents. Nothing wrong with either parent. The only other aberrant out of that pairing was the mom was sold as an Enchy, Orange Dream, Asphalt, or Yellow Belly. Then I found out that the pairing on the dad was an Ivory, so couldn't even possibly be Asphalt. So it was definitely Yellow Belly. It tested negative for Orange Dream, but then she was doing something with her students, and the students ran it, the Enchy, even though they've already proved the Enchy gene. She came back to me, she was, you didn't tell me this was super Enchy. I'm like, it's not super Enchy. She's like, it's super Enchy. I said, well, I showed it to Austin and to Billy. They're like, I don't even think it's Enchy, let alone super Enchy. She said it tested super Enchy. First year, it threw out all Enchy babies. So we're like, okay, so maybe it is. Second year, I only got 1 Enchy. So she wants all of those babies that aren't Enchy to see if there's something, if they will actually test positive for Enchy, but yet not be visually, expressive of the Enchy gene. But you'd think that it would make more sense if you actually had a visual super Enchy and it tested as a negative, as a single gene Enchy, because then maybe it's got another gene that she can't tell that's, can't tell that it's Enchi, but it's compatible. But I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a weird one, and then, honestly, I think it's sort of being put to bed. But I am breeding that animal right now. One to Austin, one of the snakes I got from Austin, which will be a cool one. It's Banana Enchi Orange Dream Freeway to Yellow Belly Orange Dream Het Red Exanthic, and Het Red Exanthic goes insane with Banana. So I'm really excited to see, because who was working on that project? Nicole was working on getting Het Red Exanthic into Freeway, but I noticed an interaction in Billy's collection with Het Red Exanthic and Banana. So I'm like really pumped to see what Banana Freeway and Het Red Exanthic will do in there.
Yeah.
May, do you have any Freeway stuff? You got asphalt stuff, don't you?
Yeah, I have some asphalt stuff, but I have no freeway stuff.
You have other asphalt stuff that's not mine, right? Just not just the clutch that you and I did.
Yeah, I do.
What's the other asphalt stuff you have?
I have a pastel cypress asphalt het clown, female, breeder female. I have a
I didn't
male.
realize you had that, May.
What?
I didn't realize you had that, May.
I told you like 18 times. I have a male black pastel asphalt / yellow belly hurricane clown possible het monsoon, but I have to see if it's ow, my cat's biting me. I have to see if it's asphalt or yellow belly.
I
So-
hate cats. God damn.
1 second. Ow. Okay. Anyway, so I have that, but I don't know if it's asphalt for sure, so we'll see. And then what else?
Tammy.
I'm not like heavy in asphalt stuff. But super asphalt is nice. It is nice.
I don't have any asphalt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have any asphalt?
No. I was never really a fan of freeway stuff, so I just kind of watch what Jeff's doing.
Yeah.
But I mean, super asphalt's cool. I don't have a vision for it. It was for that project, so I just stand back and watch it.
Yeah, it's not in my projects either.
Yeah. Do you see who just hopped on? Coil Snakes? We got to get that guy on. Have you seen him?
Coil Snakes isn't on. The guy with the sandals?
Yeah, Toehold. Yeah. We got to get him on our show.
Tell that guy to hop in. He's got less than 5 years experience, but he's doing way better than the rest of us. Coil Snakes, please hop in. May needs a new pair of sandals.
What's going on?
What?
I need a new wallet.
Chokehold python made. Where's your bangle? He's at my other house, or he's at my main house. It's my mom's house. The house I'm with Austin, he's there. Or else I would show him.
May, do you know who Coil Snakes is?
I do not.
He has like some seriously high-end sandals. Oh, look at this!
What up?
How's it going?
Spoiled today.
Yeah.
I love going live. Every time I see somebody going live, I got to jump on and stop what I'm doing.
Dude,
awesome.
Show us those sexy feet. I want to see these sandals. Oh, no sandals on. He's bare naked.
Right there.
Let me walk over to the shop.
Oh, you have stuff on site?
Oh yeah. We do everything. The snakes and the shop's a mess. We got construction guys coming tomorrow, so the snake room and the shop is kind of a mess, but we got.
So this is where you actually make the stuff by hand.
Everything.
Is that correct?
Right here by hand.
Wow, dude, that is so awesome.
Wow.
You're in California, is that correct?
Las Vegas.
Oh, Nevada. Is that correct?
Yeah, we start
We're
everything
from Canada,
with hands right here. It's all by hand.
Oh,
Man.
wow, dude, I would love to see this stuff.
It's cool. Let's check. It's all ethically sourced. So we have giraffe, elephant.
Where's the elephant? The red one?
This red one right here is a red elephant.
Wow.
This is a man-killing elephant. We just got this one in. So this killed 3 villagers in Zimbabwe.
No way.
This is the one you were talking about on your last live. This is how you got this one.
Correct.
That's the animal you're talking about that killed the villagers, and you got it through that, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
So what we'll do is, I don't want to take away from what you guys are talking about, but
you're not. These two other people that can go fly a kite were more interested in you.
So in Texas, we know that like wild hogs are nuisance animals and they destroy crops and stuff. Well, that's how elephants are in Africa. And, you know, we look at them differently in America because we don't live with them, and National Geographic tells us a different story. But to the people over there, they're a nuisance animal, and they'll come by and destroy your crop and kill your husband. And so what they do is when they have one that's a nuisance animal, they'll have a hunter go out and dispatch it, and then they'll take the hide, we'll buy it, and then that money directly goes back to park funding. It'll reimburse the family for the loss of their loved ones. It's just this whole circle of life, you know. So we got these big machines for cutting leather. We got this boot stitching machine from 1948.
Wow. They probably don't make them like that anymore, do they?
No, they don't. This is the best right here. Then we got
probably German, isn't it?
More dyes. Even better. Then we got these gigantic sewing machines for sewing through thick leather. Give you an example. It'll sew through leather that's that thick.
Wowzers! Without punching holes first?
Oh, it'll punch right through it. No, the machine,
right
the needle, the needle will punch through it. Now, keep in mind, this much leather will stop a 9mm bullet.
Wow.
And this is what people use as armor back in the day. I mean, you could hit that with an axe, and you'll maybe get through the second layer if you're lucky.
Yeah. So can I ask a really rude question? On a hide like the elephant hide, and I'm trying to pose this like in a sensitive way, what would be the cost for that compared to, let's say, the cost of a really high-end leather from a really nice steer?
The cost for the hide, one little panel, was like $7,000.
And that compared to like a really high-end leather from a cow would be
$500 maybe.
Wow. Okay. So
huge
exponentially higher. Is that the most the highest end?
It's the nicest leather in the world.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, we hold world records over Louis Vuitton, Fendi, Christian Dior, Prada. We do it all from the shop right here.
Wow. Good for you.
That's incredible.
It's not sexy, but it's highly efficient. It's just a machine for making the best stuff. But so when we get a hide, to give you an example of like quality, and this transfers over to the ball python community. You see how this striation and this texture changes throughout the hide? You're going to get more on this side. You're going to get more of like a speckle. Okay? You're not going to have a left foot from this side and a right foot over there where you have the deeper grain. They're going to be a left and a right, and they're going to match. The grain is going to intertwine from left to right. And by doing that, the yield is a lot less, because when we cut this hide, when we cut into this one, let's say you're the customer, you're next on the list, we cut this. We're only considering your pair when we cut this. We're not like, well, we could cut here, then we can get the next guy there. Every pair is the most important and highest quality pair possible. Nothing else is considered.
So you're bookending the. You're not just cutting a one off from one end. You're bookending the hides together. That's amazing. Wow.
Yeah, and this hide is pretty much already sold out. So we have like a 4-month waiting list on our stuff.
Wow.
That's incredible.
And
That's art, man. That's awesome.
There's giraffe. There's giant alligator. Here's a huge gator. The last one we had, Rogan took the best piece out of it. So here's 100-year-old alligator. This alligator dates back to World War II.
Wow.
To give you an idea how long these things live and last. So I got to unwrap it. Doing it with one hand is tough.
Yeah. Wow, that's quite something. And Joseph bought a pair of those already?
He has like 6 pairs.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. Yeah, he hates. You see how big it is going all the way down there.
Oh, yeah.
So it's about 13 feet after being tanned. So it'd probably be about 14-ish feet when it was alive.
Wow.
Big nuisance gator. Yeah. And you can't go get another one of these. In 100 years, they're very, very rare to get stuff like this. So everything's about quality, and there's a lot of guys You can go to the store and buy a $7 pair of flip-flops. Those aren't our customers. We're looking for the guys that only want the best shit in the world. That's
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And then we have cowboy boots coming out too in a couple of weeks.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
That'll be
awesome.
cool.
So my
Yeah.
shop manager, he's been making boots for like 22 years, and we get asked for them all the time. So I'm like, F it, we'll make some boots, you know? Then we got reindeer over here. We just put this up, but for the holidays, this was the #1 seller this Christmas, is making
Wow.
slippers for the
Oh,
house
okay.
out of
Yeah, yeah.
reindeer.
That looks super soft, man.
Yeah.
So comfortable.
Oh,
So comfortable.
Wow.
And then
that's awesome.
we got a zebra that Rogan sent us, and just a bunch of American cowhide and stuff like that. And then the reason the shop's so scattered is we're ripping out the ceiling tomorrow in the snake room. I'll show you guys over here. So we're ripping out the ceiling to add new lighting. Normally it's super bright in here, and we're gonna bring these up to 13 high.
Yep.
And we had drop down ceilings. You can kind of see the brackets right here.
Yep.
We're going to bring these up 13 high. And then we're going to put another 55 right here. We're going to take this is a casita that's attached to the house. We're going to remove that fridge, put this rack in over here. And then I'm going to put a 55 over here and another 55 over there, all the way up to the ceiling. So I think it'll be technically a 55, 52, I believe. So 104 animals right there.
Wow.
And then we're going to
That's
paint the
awesome.
ceiling black. We'll have really nice lighting in here. And, you know, we have a bunch of really nice art we're going to bring in and stuff, you know.
That's awesome.
Do you know who May is, the girl that's on our live with us?
I've never met her before, but I was listening to her talk. I like the stuff she had in her collection, especially I believe she was mentioning a male with asphalt and hurricane. What was that combo again?
So it's actually possible. So it's a black pastel, hurricane, asphalt / yellow belly that I'm trying to prove out. That's clown, and it's possible hit monsoon.
What? How's
Yeah.
it possible?
I don't know. The pairing that made him is like a possible het monsoon thing, so it can possibly go into the baby. So we'll see what happens there.
Do you know the guys up in Canada? That's his Austin's girlfriend. So her sugar daddy is like the guy in Canada as far
What?
as
Daddy, what?
Their sugar daddy.
sugar daddy, my sugar daddy. It's like,
Yeah, yours.
We picked up this guy from Steve at Las Vegas Ball Python.
oh, I saw that. That thing.
Oh, I
So-
saw that. I didn't know that
Someone
was
just
you.
asked me
I was
about
like,
that
oh,
one.
it's so crazy.
Yeah, I bought it in the egg, and Steve was like, "Let me get it out and see what it is." I was like, "Nope, I'll buy it now, and we'll figure it out later."
That's beautiful.
insane.
That's insane. What is
Yeah,
that?
It tested out. It proved out through shed testing. Orange Dream, Hurricane, Pompeii, and additionally, it's Het Pied.
Wow.
Wow.
So OG Hurricane, Pompeii, Het Pied.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm shooting for
That's-
combinations like that, but I've got like a 1 in 512 chance of doing it. So.
Yeah, to duplicate this, I want to try to duplicate it into a female form, but I mean, good luck with the odds, you know?
Yeah.
And then we got this yellow belly paint that we hope will start. He's big, but he's just not locking. He just wants to eat. Let me get this over.
Dude, I have a super asphalt that would not lock for almost a year, and I combined two different techniques. Somebody said put a male in a bag in. I've tried that, didn't do anything. I put his brother in with him. They were in for 2 days, didn't fight, didn't do anything. And then somebody said wipe sperm on the back. Well, I could find a shed, and I didn't want to. The shed was so small. I rubbed the shed on the other female's back, and within an hour he was locked. And I sent it to Austin, and I'm like, is that luck, or did I just trip on something else that works? I'm like, I don't really care.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that yellow belly paint? Are you sure it's a male?
Yep.
It's a big boy.
Yeah, we
popped
him a couple times. Yeah, he's an eating machine. All he wants to do is eat. So I picked him up for my buddy, and he was like, he's just not locking. And, I was like, let me buy him. Let me see if I can do anything. And he tried, kind of cutting back meals a little bit and seeing if he could get him to break his focus on food. And I'm doing the opposite. I'm giving him as much food as he wants to see if he'll eventually just be overeating, and then they'll trigger. I'm trying to go both
Are you
routes. But
are you feeding ASFs or rats?
Rats?
Norwegians, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna start breeding too. We got this back room that we're gonna pull everything out of. Same thing, they're gonna rip the lights out tomorrow, rip the ceiling out. We have a big industrial fan going in that window, and then we'll put some vision cages up in here and do a mix of ASFs and Norwegians.
So how many animals you got right now?
About 82, so not very big.
Okay.
Still.
But you're gonna
Still,
expand like double that, it sounds like.
yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
keep it around 300-ish, but
Okay.
strong stuff. Yeah, I think
That's
strong
still
stuff.
that's still lots of work.
I'm a sucker for proven breeders. So like if you have a nice, like a spot nose, clown, double het, hypo DG, or just even a DG that's like 11 egg, 10, 11 eggs, I'm gonna buy it just
Yeah,
because I could put something like this Pompeii to it and potentially hit some nice stuff, and
Yeah.
then I got stuff that's not crazy powerful, but like Hurricane Orange Dream Clown. If I put that male to it, we all know the odds are crazy, but potentially Super Orange Dream, Super Hurricane, Pompeii, Het Pie,
yeah.
and then we got stuff like Spot Nose Hurricane. I got lots of Hurricane, or for my collection a lot. Spot Nose Hurricane, Hypo Clown. It's one of my faves.
Hypoclown.
Do you have any banana?
One.
So you're not really a banana fan like I am then.
That's
I like.
nice.
That's hypo.
Yeah.
That's gorgeous.
I got a head.
Side. So Spot Nose, Hurricane Spot Nose Clown, Hurricane Spot Nose Hypo Clown. I wish my lights were still in right now because you'll be able to see, the difference. Hope that's coming across.
You can
No,
see it.
that's coming across,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
That looks incredible. You just
Yeah.
need some asphalt in that, and then the animal will be complete.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, so
banana
I
in
like.
that. That's sick.
I love Hurricane's my favorite. It's my absolute favorite. My goal is if I'm getting greedy, a Super Hurricane Hypo DG Clown male, but we're gonna go with the Hurricane DG Clown male or female to start. We got these Super Hurricane split double het DG Clowns. I got this one from Hans.
From Hans. Oh wow, let me see that.
Mike was talking
Is
about
that
that split gene.
is that his DG, his version of his blondie version of DG?
It's a het, but yeah.
Is that Hayabusa or is that just regular Hurricane?
Super Hurricane, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's got Super Hurricane markings.
Yeah, I used to race motorcycles, so I saved the word Hayabusa for the Suzuki. I can't get myself to say it, but all my buddies do.
Hayabusa, you're one of those guys?
I used to race for Suzuki back in the day.
Wow.
Think Honda, then you'll be a real man.
So we got this one, Super Hurricane split double het DG Clown. So in my opinion, from what was available for sale, this is the second nicest one I've ever seen. The first one that I've ever seen, I know guys that have great examples, but they weren't selling them. This I got from Miguel. This was the Super Hurricane, Super Hurricane Yellow Belly double het Hypo Clown. So we got the double het DG and the double het Hypo. And
that's a nice Super Hurricane, man.
All the alien heads are opened up. Like
almost every single one of them is a muscle man.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's really nice.
And then
up here, our best Hurricane stuff comes from Nicole at where's Nicole again?
She's out in London area, St. Thomas.
Yeah, but what's her company name again? Nicole.
From Canadian Regis.
Canadian Regis, yeah.
Yeah.
If you ever want Hurricane stuff with black Xanthic, she's awesome.
I was just looking at her stuff for some Monarch. I've been kind of going going through everyone's Monarch collection to kind of see which ones I like the most, and then going to start targeting some. But this is got this from Hans too. This is a Super Hurricane double head DG clown. Hans sold me the other one as a male, and then once I paid him, he was like, "Oh, sorry, it's a female," and I was like, "You motherfucker!" So I had to pick this one up too. Typical Hans.
Yeah,
Typical German.
that's nice.
Yeah.
So we were just talking about that earlier in the show about importing. What was your experience with importing as far as like what did you pay per animal to import them? Because I was at like $2,000 the way I was trying to do it.
Gosh, I don't think it was very much. I want to say it was a couple $100 an animal from Germany. I mean,
oh well,
the animals are nice. The importing was pretty easy. It was just Hans, being classically difficult from what everyone said. Yeah. And he was the same with me. He would as soon as you finish the deal, there was a problem with the animal, and you're like, okay, cool, what's the problem? And then he wouldn't respond that day or the next day or the day after, where with anything customer service, if I message you and I said, hey, listen, guys, there's a problem, that becomes the company's number one priority. There's nothing else we're doing. Yeah. There's no meeting. There's no, I got to pick up my kids. There's none of that shit. All that ends until that customer service issue is solved. And I love kind of being a newer guy, how other people deal with customer service. I'll just make a little note, like, I'm not going to spend money with that guy. I'm not going to spend money with that guy. Yeah. And there's times when I first started, I started off as like a collector. I was just buying 120 animals that I just liked the way they looked. I didn't care about the genes, and I would message guys and be like, hey, that's sick. Can I get a better picture of it? And I wouldn't hear back from the guy, and then I'd go message another guy, and he would send me a picture quick, and I'd be like, okay, cool, let me get that, and just drop like 20 grand for no reason, just collecting, And then the other guy would message me back 3 or 4 days later, and I'm like, well, I don't even remember what I was messaging you about.
Sorry, pal, I moved on.
Yeah.
I'd go on these $10,000 or $20,000 buying sprees, just bored at night, buying stuff I liked, and then you get to that point where people have holdbacks that they don't want to sell. And, and I could usually, if you're considering selling a holdback, I'm usually pretty good at getting it away from somebody. But if it's an absolute no, when I ran into those, and I was like, well, shit, I guess I just got to make my own. So I was talking to my buddy at Las Vegas Ball Pythons, and, he was like, oh, dude, you'd have to, mix this gene and that gene, and you can make that. So I kind of decided that maybe I wanted to breed, and not so much for a business. I already have a business, but really wanted to do it just for the love of the animals, and wanted to make stuff that I really, really liked and that I couldn't really buy on the market, So that's how I got started into it. But I was able to see from a buyer aspect who was really good and who was really bad. And there's some people in the industry that are the best. Like, out of any business I've ever dealt with, it was ball python people, breeders, that were like, dude, this is world class, like Louis Vuitton, Apple level customer service. And then there's some that's like, dude, I used to buy weed in high school from dudes that were better than me.
Better at customer service. Yeah.
Better.
Unfortunately, that's not. So when I got in, I'm in real estate, and I've always been in sales, selling construction or whatever. And it's like, I'm running into these guys. This is the old guard. These are not new guys. And I'm like, the older they were and the more they've been in it, the worse the customer service was. And I'm like, I don't know what you were doing 25 years ago, but man, oh man, you talked to Justin, and I'm not a butt kisser, but I went down to Justin, and I wasn't spending money. I got A-level treatment. That guy wanted to teach you the best. That customer that may not have money today could end up with 20 grand tomorrow. Be wise, treat people properly. Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. And, let's say you just got in, okay? It's your first day and you're in real estate. You got a few bucks to spend. I'm not going to try. I always tell people, I don't have shit to sell you. Everything I'm hatching, good luck getting it from. Keeping it all. I'm putting it in tubs. Like, I'm holding everything back because I want my tubs filled. But I'm always willing to help somebody, like so I've done jujitsu virtually my whole life, and my coach
Yep.
messaged me and said, "Hey, we got a jujitsu guy who was talking about snakes. I told him to hit you up." So I messaged him. I said, "Hey, bro, what's going on? You know, you're getting into ball pythons?" He's like, "Yeah." And he showed me what he was in the process of buying. And I don't want to shit on the project, so I won't say what snake it was, but I think everybody on here would be like, "Oh, dude, what the fuck? You were spending that much on that? That's
Yeah.
crazy."
Why'd you buy that? I remember you telling
And
that.
also, why did you sell him that, dude? So, um, I told him, I was like, dude, you should probably. So there's two things he was doing. One is he was buying this like $40,000 couple snakes from this one guy. And then he had just bought, as like maybe his second snake ever, he was buying the Desert Ghost Exantic Clown, or whatever order we put them in. I think we call them
Yeah.
ADCs, you know, Exantic DG Clown, from Justin the Mail. And his first snake ever spent 30 grand and was like, "Hey, what kind of enclosure should I keep this in?" What do you think of that? Imagine selling a $30,000 snake, and that's the questions you get. Like, you're like, "Are you messing with me?"
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I got a hold of him. I was like, "First, back out of that other deal, dude." I said, "That's total trash, and you're paying way too much money for that." And I said, "Second, you know, me and Justin are friends. Reach out to him, tell him we spoke, and say, hey, listen, keep the snake and keep the money, but can I get a credit for the $30,000 to pick up some other thing?" You
I
know,
need I, I
Yeah.
need to start slower and build up
Mhm.
some stuff to have that mail
for
to go with first. Yeah.
for sure not starting off
Right.
with a thousand
No.
dollars. Even if I had that snake now, I only got maybe 8 females that are like in the range of, like, it would be a waste of money.
Yeah.
So, you know, he wound up swapping that for some super nice. I think he got like a DG Monsoon, double het, um, Exantic Clown. He got like a, I don't want to misquote it, but I think he got like a black pastel, red stripe, spot nose, double hypo DG Clown, not a het, hypo DG Clown. He got just some really nice bangers, some stuff Justin didn't want to sell, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now that same guy, the point of this is that same guy's probably put in $200,000-300,000 in animals,
Ooh.
and he
Yep.
would have been out for sure after that first couple of deals because he was just buying trash, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Now he got coached up, you know, to the best that, you know, we can coach him. Now he knows what he's doing. 6 months in, you know, he knows the genes, he knows what's good, he knows what's not good. You know, he hasn't really pulled clutches yet, but today you could, if you really self-absorb, you can learn so much so quick. Where, you know, you could get a guy years ago that was like 5 years in and didn't know that much because the old school dudes wouldn't share anything.
Right.
No.
And something with the jiu-jitsu community is like, if we're training and I hit a move on you, I'll immediately show you exactly how I did it and like where I set it up and all the trips and traps for it, and vice versa. I'll be like, dude, that was sick. How did you hit that? And you're like, here was my entry point. So we share everything in the
Wow.
community we come from. So with the ball pythons, we do exactly the same thing. We're on the phone together almost every night for 2-3 hours. I mean, almost every single night,
Wow.
just talking, you know, talking through things, sharing, you know, who's doing what. Here's a crazy old story from some dude that used to cut off hemipenes and sell snakes as females, like all the crazy old school stuff that shouldn't or doesn't exist anymore, you would hope. Just getting coached up on every single thing. So, I mean, when I say we're
What's up,
deep,
Craig?
you're as deep as you can get.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, dude,
Wow.
thanks for stopping into
Yeah.
our show. If you ever I'm not saying I'm not a no-beat. I'm not trying to put myself down, but I'm coming up. If you ever run across Austin and have a conversation with Austin, man, you will benefit. Maze, his girlfriend, Joe, and I work with him. Amazing. He's helped me more than anybody in snakes. Even I work with Billy, but I feel like Austin is sort of knows what I'm doing, and he's been a lifesaver. So he's been great.
Billy from Mutations Creations.
I
Yeah.
work with Billy. Yeah.
Yeah, I like Billy. Billy's really cool.
Yep. You gotta
Yeah.
get up this way. We got a show in September.
September.
The Canadian Reptile Breeder Expo. You should come up, and if you do, we'll wine you and dine you. You can go to
Hell yeah.
Mark's, and have you been to Mark's? Do you have any Mark snakes?
Mark, which
Mark
Mark?
Mandish?
Marcus Jane.
Yeah.
Not from him directly.
Oh, okay.
That's what I purchased from. But yeah, if you guys are ever in Vegas, eventually everybody
Oh,
comes to
I'm
Vegas.
coming. I'm
I
coming
love
down.
Vegas.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I haven't
come
been,
by
but
and see us.
we were supposed to have our 25th or 30th anniversary when COVID hit, and we were gonna kayak the Grand Canyon. I'm a lot bigger now than I was back then, but and the COVID hit, so our trip got canceled, and it was like, oh man,
Yeah,
seriously?
that's one of those bucket list trips to
Oh, yeah,
Colorado.
for sure,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Great talking with you guys.
All
Message
right,
me
man.
anytime.
Thanks for
Yeah.
stopping in, man.
Awesome.
Thank you. Bye.
Cheers, bud. Well, May, our our 1 hour show is up to an hour and 50 minutes, and I think you've been on here for 20 of it.
I know. I know.
It's awesome. It's a nice hangout. People
Oh,
Yeah,
drop
this
yeah.
in.
is
I
fun.
love it.
Are you enjoying yourself, May?
Yeah, I'm good.
Are you still
I'm good.
nervous?
No.
No, nerves are gone, way
Yeah,
gone.
no.
Good.
I haven't seen any of the
Craig's
I
saying
haven't
hi.
seen any of the comments. Oh, Craigie's in.
Yeah.
Hi, Bat.
We're
Craig,
we're
Josh Miller.
we're all Uncle Craigie fans.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to the States in the morning. My mom just
Oh,
got home and it's her birthday, and I asked her earlier in the day if she wanted to go see the Reptarium. Um,
oh, cool.
who's is that again?
Brian Barczyk.
Brian Burchek, yeah. And I've already
Nice.
been once, and so my mom's birthday tomorrow, and I asked her this afternoon if she wanted to go, and she just got home and told Tammy, yeah, she'd like to go. So we're gonna go and do that in the morning. So.
Oh, well, have a great trip, man. Be safe.
Yeah, it's actually from Toronto. I'm in the east end of Toronto, and it was 3 hours and 45 minutes. So not
Yeah. But you're not doing a day trip, right? You're going to
not
stay.
terribly. No, we're going there. Gonna do it, and she may come with us. She may go do some shopping because she'd like to do shopping over there,
Yeah.
and then we'll come back the same evening. We'll just probably won't get back till midnight or something. So
Oh,
leave
wow.
at 9, go at noon, stay till 5 or 6, come back, be back for
You're going to be
midnight, 10 o'clock.
exhausted. Yeah.
Oh, I know. This is I'm used to drive. I got three kids that live in the States. Trust me, that's not exhausting.
Hmm.
Driving an 18-hour trip back from seeing your daughter and then going to work the next day. Lots exhausting.
That's, wow. Yeah. That's psychotic.
Oh, it is. May,
Yeah.
are we just doing a guys trip, or is Austin bringing you along when we go down to Sear in August?
He invited me, and it depends on my work. But yeah, I'd be down to
Cool.
come. Or you
Well,
guys
When
can
is
come
it?
down. That's okay too.
we better keep it to just that. Oh, no, we don't care. You're one of the guys. Well,
No,
hopefully.
thanks.
Huh?
Thank you.
When's Sear?
Sears, August 3rd, I think. First week of August.
Oh, okay.
Holidays, Joe?
I gotta have to look at it.
You're going to have to look it up because
Is that the
I'm
August long
still,
weekend?
I think it is, yeah.
Shit. Okay, I'll figure it out.
Yeah, you'll have to look it up because
That's my
I'm on track to go so far. So,
that's my wife's
but
family reunion every year. Is that weekend?
okay.
Yeah, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, my only challenge is, and Joe, and I want to talk to you later about that, is I'm not a partier. I'm a church guy. So, like, I mean, the conflict of what to do around the spare time might
Yeah.
kill us. On there, you guys.
Well,
I'm an old man, and I like to go to bed at 9 o'clock at night, not stay up partying like you
we'll
guys probably will be.
we'll
So,
put you to bed and we'll go out. I'll
tuck
tell you
Grandpa
about
into
it.
bed. Tuck Grandpa into bed. Tell me stories in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, all my uncles are church people. They party, man. They party. It's a good
I'm
time.
the absolute opposite. I
Are
don't
you?
drink. I don't smoke. I've never had marijuana. I've had a little bit of alcohol, but like even that was like the church would have taught us in that particular church that it was a sin to have alcohol. And I understand
Really?
where they're coming from
Yeah.
because they're in that context. They're not teaching people wisdom. They're just saying blank slate, don't ever do it because it's stupid. Well, some people shouldn't drink. some
Yeah.
people shouldn't smoke weed, but that doesn't
But then
mean everybody shouldn't. Yeah.
they give you wine in church. I don't understand.
Oh no, no, it was grape juice. That was they were that kind of that.
Oh
So you're
man.
probably talking about Catholic,
Catholic.
the
Okay.
Catholic side, yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm the opposite, so it's Protestant, and they would that
Oh.
like 30 years ago, that's what would they would believe. But even though I didn't hold those convictions later in life, I drank a little bit of whiskey. I've had a rum and coke. I've had a little bit of wine and
Yeah.
beer. And it's like this is all disgusting. They're like, oh,
Yeah.
you gotta build up a taste for it. Well, did you try cow pee first? It's a lot cheaper. if you gotta make yourself like it, and that's why. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
don't
cow pee,
drink
you gotta
really.
drink it fresh. It's
Yeah, maybe straight from the what do they call it? The
straight from the
spigot.
urethra and the tap.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. I'd still like to go because I like hanging around with you guys. And the
Yeah.
culture conflict is never there when we're hanging out and talking
Yeah.
snakes. It's just a matter of what you guys how bad you guys want to party when you're down there. So
Yeah. Well, hey, I'll be in bed in 30 minutes, so I'm an old man too. It's all
yeah,
good.
May,
Yeah.
May,
I
May. Are
don't.
you going back home tonight, May, or no?
No, Tuesday morning.
Tuesday. So what? You're working tomorrow?
No, I'm spending tomorrow with my mom. Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, you want to hang out with mommy? Oh, good for you.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
that's that.
See, if you were a good daughter, you'd take her down to the reptile expo
So,
across the border like I'm doing. Come on, man,
yeah.
go for
Down to legacy.
Actually, wouldn't want to go.
it. No, eh?
No.
I think my mom's gonna like it because she likes the animals, but she's always been fishes and cat, and they've got quite half their section is
Yeah.
exotic fish and fish tank and stuff. I like the
Mhm.
actual the one across the street, the old reptarium, as
Yeah.
opposed to that's what it Legacy Aquarium. The Legacy Aquarium is amazing, but I like the reptarium across the street.
The original. Yeah.
Um, yeah, I like the original stuff, and I think they were. I saw their sometimes their stuff is clickbait, their videos. So I
Mhm.
don't know if they're getting out of ball pythons or
Yeah. Yeah.
if they were actually. Oh, did you watch any of those videos? I just saw
Yeah.
the
I mean, she's
clickbait.
been posting that stuff for a couple of years though, doing downsizing, and now she's like,
Yeah,
I'm getting rid of all the crested geckos or whatever, getting rid of the
Oh,
whatever
pythons.
they
Oh,
had, all the snakes that they have, like the corn
dude.
snakes and stuff.
I
And
don't. Can you imagine the flood of local flood of available racks that's going to be?
oh, I know,
Because I saw their basement like on their videos, and
it's
it's like
wall to
there
wall.
was nothing in those things,
Yeah.
and it's just like, wow, how are you going to go about selling all this stuff? It's going to be a
Yeah.
flood. I
Yeah.
wish we were
And
down
but they
there.
sell it all through their own website, so they're not flooding Morph Market. I guess they're flooding the market, but
Oh, I mean like the
it's
racks.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Oh,
mean the
I understand.
racks. Like they've got probably 70 racks or something like that. Like that's not an easy sell
Oh yeah,
for
they got
somebody. So
melamine and the old
I
original
did see that
freedom
they were
movers
all
or
over the
whatever.
place. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But
Alrighty,
anyway,
guys. Well,
it's 9 o'clock.
I'm ready to go. It's 2 hours. Yeah, we
Yeah,
don't normally do a 2 hour show. Sorry, May.
yeah, that's okay. I'm relaxing.
yeah,
Yeah, we didn't even get through any of most of the questions. So guess what, May?
yeah. Let's have
What?
you back.
You get to come
Well,
back.
see, yeah, that's fine, but I wanted to actually be home so I could like show some snakes. You know what I
Yeah, next
mean?
time we'll set
Well,
it up at your home.
next time we will. This was a last minute fill in. So for
Yeah,
Yeah.
we appreciate
everybody
it.
out there, May kind of filled in at the last second because we were in between getting two or three people. So
Yeah.
thanks, May.
You're welcome.
I think next time we're doing. I think Bash Coder's on next.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Oh, do we lose him? Oh
In 2 weeks.
man.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't
there he
know if
is.
he's there still. So,
Yeah,
alrighty. So I'm good for the night. Thanks for stopping in, May, and we will
Yeah.
definitely have you on again because we didn't even cover. And that's the fun of what we're doing is getting other people to pop in and
Yeah.
just chatting, kind of like you're sitting at a restaurant and somebody walks by and they sit under your table and talk for 20 minutes. That's kind of the way Joe and I want to structure the show.
yeah,
Just
exactly.
shooting from the hip and
Yep.
throw
Little
the
hot
throw
seat.
the throw the mud at the wall and see what sticks.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
Thank you, May, for joining us. Thanks,
Yes, thank
Joe.
you.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks everyone in the chat for joining.
Yep,
If you want
thanks
to join our
for.
show, either drop a link in our next one or hit us up in the DMs and we'll set it up.
Yeah, definitely reach out to Joe or I, and we'll schedule you coming in. We're really kind of looking at guys that have been breeding for like 5 years roughly, but we're really flexible. The lady that just stopped in, she's been. Well, I didn't realize she'd only been breeding for 7. I knew she had a lot of experience with the animals, so that was nice for her to drop in.
It was
And
awesome.
May go look up that guy and see his. I think they're
Boots.
15
Fluffy.
to $20,000 sandals.
That's crazy.
Some of them are crazy. Yeah.
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 And
I think
he
you got the
sells
world
for.
record for the most expensive flip flops. That he
Really?
sold. Yeah.
Yeah. The
That's-
Yeah.
watch. Austin knows who he is.
Yeah.
He's the exotic shoe guy. So.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys. Cheers. I'm
Awesome.
out.
Hey, good night.
Peace. Later.
Thanks.
Bye, May. Thank you.
Bye. Thanks, May.
You're welcome.
Bye.